Everyone. My name is Patrick Christofferson, and today Group 1 will be discussing why we support endangered species being kept in zoos. But first, we need to define what is an endangered species, and we'll define it according to the Endangered Species Act. An endangered species is any species which is endangered of extinction throughout all of or a significant portion of its range. With the perception of zoos, they are viewed by some as an educational place to view exotic or wild animals, while others tend to believe that zoos are in a natural habitat for wild animals. However, zoos provide a haven to rehabilitate a species that are struggling in the wild, allowing for a controlled environment that creates breeding opportunities to restore a species population that can be later reintroduced into the wild.
Zoos play a key role in the conservation of endangered species. The modern zoo gives these animals a safe and spacious place to live and survive without the chance of being hunted and killed. Zoos also offer the chance for these animals to survive death by natural predators and death by their most dangerous predator, a human being. The modern zoo has also developed programs that focus on the conservation of endangered species. Once a species has been conserved, zoos have plans in place to help reintroduce this species back into the wild in a safe way. These species are safely put back into the wild, where they are then able to continue repopulating themselves. If it is not safe in terms of numbers for these species to be released back into the wild, they will be kept in the zoo. With the right programs in place, a zoo is a great place for the conservation of endangered species.
Next, we'll be talking about safe species. The Safe Species program works in direct contact with AZA accredited zoos. The AZA organization, or known as the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 1924 to serve the advancement of zoos and aquariums with the conservation of species, animal welfare, education, science, and recreation in mind. SAFE, which stands for Saving Animals from Extinction, was founded in 2015, and it combines the power of zoo and aquarium visitors with the resources and collective expertise of AZA accredited organizations to save animals from extinction together. SAFE builds on AZA's commitment to conserve by prioritizing collaboration, incorporating both conservation and public engagement activities to advance a species recovery. Each species has a program which is created, led, and driven by a program leader who creates a specific program for that species for a minimum of 2 years to be able to see where that species is on being able to return back to the wild or still be kept in the zoos. There are about 27 species currently being protected by the SAFE program. Some of those species include the African lion, giraffes, the Asian elephant, black rhinos, cheetah, gorilla, and more.
Many endangered species have been saved from extinction with the help of zoos. Placing an endangered species into a zoo allows for a controlled environment that protects the species from potential harm and predators. This process allows for breeding opportunities that save the species from extinction. Once a species has been successfully repopulated, it is returned to the wild. Some endangered species that have been successfully saved from extinction include the Arabian oryx, Chabowski's horse, the California condor, corroboree frog, bongo, regent honeyeater, Panamanian golden frog, Bellinger river turtle, golden lion tamarin, and a moor leopard. The California condor is a bird that was on the edge of extinction with only 27 left in the entire world. Thanks to the efforts of the San Diego Wild Animal Park and the Los Angeles Zoo, the California condor was successfully bred and released to the wild, saving the species from extinction.
Over the past hundreds of years, thousands of animals have become extinct across the globe. In order to save these animals, different zoos have created programs which have stopped the extinction of many different species. Through breeding programs alone, zoos have completely started a new population of animals. In 1975, a rare Puerto Rican parrot population was down to just 13 parrots across the world. Due to the recent efforts in breeding, the population now soars over 200 Puerto Rican parrots across South America. With the decreases in golden lions, zoos across the United States have taken them in. Through special captive breeding along with reintroduction, their status has now been moved from critically endangered which was almost extinct, to now just endangered. In 1962, Arabian oryx was considered extinct throughout the wild. No sight of these monkeys were seen unless they were inside of the zoo. Programs were created to help these species, and now there are more than 1,000 oryx in the wild today. As of 2017, 1,000 different breeds of animals have been restored into the wild, while thousands of other breeds are living in zoo environments in order to help their reproductive system.